Welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the extended monthly forecast for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for the month of June 2018. I hope you enjoyed your May extended monthly forecast, and I do hope that you find this June's reading to be helpful and healing. This is a general reading for your sign. So whatever is most prominent in your life, I encourage you to take these messages and apply them to. And I hope that you find them helpful and healing. So I am using an 8-card spread today. It is Secrets Revealed. We're going to be looking at revealing secrets, how to help yourself, how to heal situations, things on the more evident phase of your life will be in the top row, and hidden things or secrets revealed will be in the bottom row. And we'll look at the bottom of the deck for general energy for the week as well. So what does Libra need to know for June? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, June 2018. All right. Bottom of the world for you, Libra. Well, it's no small beans. 21, we're looking at a 3. We're looking at some really sensual energy here. The world is your oyster is another way to frame it. A whole new world awaits. Maybe someone is your world. Maybe you finally found where it is you belong, what world you belong in. Maybe you have been looking for this for a long time and it's finally available to you, and you'll have to make some adjustments around it. I mean, the world is really inviting you to understand and exhibit your purpose on earth as well. So it's like you are the world, right? And we need your talents in the world. So, what have you got to offer the world would be another way to frame this as well. So, very nice, beautiful major arcana, high energy card there, especially in relation to, self-actualization, right? What kind of world do you want? Where do you belong? And without a doubt, world can include travel in the month of June as well for you. Or you could be planning trips in June to take at a later time. Wow, look at those 2 mystery cards on this. On the surface, what's available to you? Mystery. Pretty remarkable. Just at first glance here, you could just be like incredibly confused, even conflicted about where to move, where to live. With the world being in the bottom of the deck there, it's a major arcana. We're dealing with 4 major arcanas in the reading, 5 if you include this at the bottom of the deck. You really feel like kind of spastic right now about what to do. Or you could rather, about what to do. Especially with regard to where do you live? Not necessarily who you live with, not even how to live. It's almost like, where in the world do you want to be? Where in the world do you belong? And there's just a lot of fuzzy energy here, fuzzy emotional energy here. Maybe you're not seeing something for what it really is. I do see the 10 of Pentacles underneath the moon. This is the hidden realm row, and it could just be like, you're not seeing something for what it really is, and I'm going to suggest it's your own personal prosperity for whatever reason. It's being denied, or it's being forgotten, or another way to frame this is to say, like, there's a lot of mystery, or what do I do next? It's like, well, just use this to your advantage. You're already prosperous. Just work from that angle, as opposed to saying, I don't think you're as confused as you tell yourself you are, for what that's worth. You have, you know, the fire and then the pentacles. This isn't even an emotional thing for you. I think you could become emotional over feeling confused. But again, and Libra, don't take this wrong, but I think you could be generating that. I think if you were just to look at things the way they really are, and maybe surpass this. And I get it. Like I do get this. There's this level of, I have to know all the answers right now or I can't make a move. And I get it. You're Libra, like, right? You have to balance. You have to consider both sides, even if it's painstaking. Similar to Taurus that way. That's an earth sign. It's a different element, but it's almost like the prodding. I'm going to take my time. I have to look at everything. I have to look at it so hard until it hurts. And then I'll make a decision. And then it's almost like, oh yeah, the opportunity's gone. Or it doesn't even matter anymore, right? So there's almost like, it's good in a way to take your time. It's good in a way to say, I'm going to figure this mystery out. And I'm not going to make a move until I figure it out. And then there's the other side of that coin, which is, can you just accept the mystery? Can you just accept the fact that maybe you're not supposed to have that, right? Or all, what have you, answers right now. It might even be pissing you off, right? And because it appears to be this mystery, this confusion has to do with your physical self, the physical world, the physical realm, what you can see, touch, taste, hear, your finances, your housing, again, where you live. Like the world being in the bottom of the deck for this is like, you've got a lot going on, and you might be driving yourself a little crazy with it, or you might find it difficult to enjoy this process. Everything is a process. It's like an inability to enjoy the process because you demand to have all the answers right now. Like you can't take any joy, or there's no delight or even respect for the mystery. And I'm going to say that has something to do with a lack of faith. Not even in the external world, like and if it is, fine, if that's true, like you don't have faith in someone else, you don't have faith in the government, you don't have faith in your boss, whatever, right? But these are not court cards. This is energy that surrounds you. So it's almost like, it's like a faithlessness in the best outcome that is available to you. So it's almost like a lack of faith in yourself, that you will make the right decision, or that you will make the right move, or that, worst case scenario, that you can do it again, that you can start over. This could very well have to do with a partnership or something that you are in partnership with. So an idea or a concern or a group. Even a new or a different aspect about yourself, right? Like maybe this is like creating a shadow for you, and the High Priestess, which is actually secrets, right? It's the unknown. It's the mystery, capital T, capital M. And it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. So that could be happening right now. There's just like a little bit of, especially because it's both of those mysterious energies are above, the practicalities of life. So it could be very well in practicum that you feel like you're being held up because of this mystery. But again, I'm going to suggest that the world is your oyster, and, make some deliberate decisions here. Make a move. even if it leads to mystery, I think that something really positive and beautiful will become of it. And have some faith in yourself. Here, just briefly with the other cards, we do have the 10 of Wands, maybe feeling like you're a little bit overwhelmed, having something to do with institutions, banks, possibly. Could be debt, could be owing something. But regardless, the 10 of Wands is really looking at a heavy load that you have taken upon yourself. So this is something that you have, willingly encountered and encumbered yourself with. But there's a new frame. It gets to turn over here. You get to release it. A new idea, a new opportunity is available to you here. And it's because of a new perspective. So, I mean, this is screaming banking and institutions and income and finances and money and taking action and mystery and perspective and authority, right? I mean, this is also authority. So, feeling as if you are or actually being under someone's thumb. So that's the general snapshot. Please remember that the World card was at the bottom of the deck. Of course, that's general energy for you. So this is really speaking about like global opportunities for you. Where do you belong? Where do you want to be? Work, move, live, romance, all the rest of it. So this is a really big picture month for you. Let's get into each of these cards. So as I said, the top row is what is obvious or what is a given. This is something that you are probably already aware of or have confirmation about now. The bottom row is, the hidden realm, which again is really fascinating to me right now because you have, two real secret, mystical, mystery cards on this is what's obvious to you, and then the two practical cards are on the hidden. So maybe that's the whole point here. Maybe like you can have dreams, you can have goals, you can be lofty, you can think big, the world is your oyster, all the rest of it, but it's almost like this physical, financial opportunity or enlightenment or information is more important to you. Like you need this to feel good about this. You need to know that you're really stable. You have a lot going for you. There's a great deal of prosperity surrounding you, and that a little bit of mystery is okay, not to be afraid of that. And if you're worried about, it's a mystery, I don't know, there's something behind the scenes, maybe just go talk to whoever's in charge of that, whoever is the authority behind what you're wondering about or worried about. And again, here with the Page of Pentacles under the actual mystery card, the High Priestess, things, the unseen, the unknown, a little bit of mystery never hurt anybody. And then sort of this, this youthful sort of, this springing to action here. So it's almost like, despite feeling a little bit unsure, for example, it's like a move needs to be made here regardless. So, make a move. Something will be provided to you here. Maybe it'll be income released for you. Maybe it'll be a new financing situation, a new opportunity here to move in a direction that you wanted to take the first step into the direction of your dreams in a real physical, practical sense here. Maybe use the mystery to your advantage. Maybe have some fun with it. Anyway, backing up here to the 10 of Wands. So this is like a heavy load, right? Like you can see she's literally juggling all these fiery things, right? All these ideas and plans and goals, and now she has to juggle them. Things are a little bit out of sorts, but she has the intention to carry it to its completion. Like she's going to tackle all of that. And again, because it's sitting on top of the hidden realm, being the Emperor for you, this is, the heavy load, willingly taking it on top of the financial institution, the authority, the financier, the boss. Okay, another way to frame that as well. Could even be you, right? Maybe you're being hard on yourself here. But if you're working for someone else, it's almost like you need to know how to get out of that situation Maybe you need to look at refinancing something. That could really set you free right now. So beyond that, we do have the Ace of Wands following the 10. This is glorious. It's almost like you have a new opportunity here, or this is a new opportunity present for you, which is just to make a move. And it sits on top of perspective. So I think in order to make the move that is right for you, or that you're going to feel confident about so that you're not backtracking, is to get a new perspective. And we do have a 3. So going back for a second, the 4 is about foundations. This is foundational energy, structural energy. This is mature, okay? So this can really help you. It doesn't have to be an enemy. This is why communication is really important right now as well. Communicating what it is to this authority figure in order to help yourself forward and not being shy about it. Maybe you can even say, look, I'm good for it, or I've been here before, or look how far I've come, or I'm a success. Look at this new opportunity that's available for me because of what I just came out of. Maybe here's some new information. Here's a different perspective on how you can help me. Or maybe a new perspective is what you need, or a partner, or a business partner. But we aren't numerologically, that's not a word. In numerology, the 12 is a 3. So again, this is like really spirited, sort of flirtatious energy. There could be sexual energy here. But again, with perspective. And the Ace of Fire and the Hangman together would be like a new perspective about yourself, or how to present yourself, or how to present a dream, what kind of action to take here. So it could just be that you need to gather some perspective and take a leap of faith. I mean, there's nothing overtly that's saying leap of faith here as well, but I think that Hanged Man, it's holding things up. And there's a real generous opportunity for you here. And I think if you aren't going to delay too long, I mean, you weigh your options, pros and cons lists and everything else, but don't delay necessarily, because I think that there is there's a window of time could close here. So maybe just take a leap of faith in the month of June. In pursuit of mystery. And it might even, and again, I understand, as an intellectual sign, it's almost like this is backwards. I don't operate this way. I need all the answers. I need to weigh everything out. But I'll tell you, the moon, these two together especially, you say, look, I can do it. I've done it. I'm tough. I've got the experience. I can move forward. I can make decisions with an authority figure. I can get refinancing. I can get help. I can see my way through difficult times because I am an authority. I can get perspective, or I can seek perspective here and move in the direction of my dreams. And then you've got literally emotional bewilderment, and then mystery or secrets and mystery and secrets, that type of thing. So that theme is going on here with some major arcana energy. We do have a 9. There could be spirituality involved here as well. You just not understanding yourself well enough to move forward. Or that's another phase for you. You have to get to the point where you're emotionally understanding yourself and your needs and your qualities and so forth. It could be a nice month for you to do that as well. Cancer is in Venus. You are ruled by Venus, Libra. So you could find that you're becoming more emotionally adept until the 13th of June. Things could even just be upsetting for you because they're coming to the surface. If that's the case, don't read too much into it. You do have a lot of earth energy here, so things are going to be grounded fairly quickly. And then with the High Priestess being mystery energy, this is just the way it is. There's no way around this. There's no solution to mystery. It's almost like there's an opportunity here for some humbling. You don't know all the answers, period. And it's okay, period. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to have everything. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to have it all figured out, because new opportunities come. In fact, a new opportunity is available to you, at least by the end of the month, here, Libra, if you just accept the mystery. It's almost like it's counterintuitive, which is really weird this month. It's like normally you'd go about having all the answers and then you make your decision. And this month, it's almost like saying, this month, you're just going to play with your opportunities right? Play with your opportunity. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh, I needed to adjust there. Play with some opportunities that would be maybe even fun for you. You don't have all the answers for once. That's kind of fun too in a way. So let us move on. We're at the 20-minute mark and we have more cards to go. So here under the moon, so again, the energy there is perhaps secrets, perhaps feeling emotionally vulnerable, emotionally confused. There's also some energy around like just being female energy, the nighttime wisdom, the occult. 1 second, folks. Ooh. All right. So under this level of mystery, we do have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is really just personal prosperity. This is having everything you need. And this is where I feel very strongly that you're just either ignoring this or unaware of it for some reason. It is in the column of the underneath, so the unknown. But there is a real element here where you're just ignoring something that's useful to you and treating it like a mystery, or purposefully not paying attention to it, or denying it on some level. I'm not saying you're rich and you're, unable to recognize that, but I'm saying that there is a richness within you or around you or about you or available to you. That's going unnoticed or not being tapped into. And I think that conscious or subconscious denial is really making you feel angry. I think it's really making you feel stuck. It might even make you feel like, to the point where you're just like, well, I guess this is my life. Well, I guess this is where I work. It's almost like this defeatist, which is one of the saddest things in the world for anyone to do. Like there's this defeatist energy, which is where, or it's almost like you just stop looking, right? And this is here. This is already existing for you. This is available to you. This is obvious to you. You have more than you've considered. Maybe there's something having to do with like not feeling comfortable with having all that as well. Maybe you feel like you have to hide it for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe you feel like you have to deny this part of yourself, your prosperity, your chances for prosperity, your the pursuit of prosperity, whatever that is. Like there's almost like, oh, you can't do that. Somehow that's bad, or that has to be a secret. But I don't see it that way. I just think that's wasteful. Why not give yourself all the opportunities possible and then take the world? The world is your oyster, right? So like, stop holding yourself back. Like no one else. I don't even see anything external to you. As I said, like there's not even a court card here. This is all internal and experiential for you. So you can really get out of this. You just have to, grasp that new opportunity. So this is like the Page of Pentacles is really saying, come with me. I have an offer for you. I have a great idea. I know how to get out of this. And I think it's by looking at this honestly for yourself. It's looking at your emotions around prosperity, money, income, relationships, the way you look, what you own, your job, your career choice, what's on the surface, what's evident to everybody. It's almost like there's either an over-focus on it and it's making you emotional, or you can't even face it and it's working against you. And this is really just saying, look, like gaze into the mystery, let it just be your highest self, and take that leap of faith. Take that opportunity here to make something concrete for yourself. Put something into action. Borrow from yourself. Maybe be proud of something that you've done or said or bought, and make little steps into the world of, being okay with your prosperity or being okay with having enough. That was a little pile there. I'm just looking for one. I can't help but think that this has so much to do with a financial institution or finances, housing, finances, moving, secrets, emotions, perspective, scared to take a leap of faith, scared to make a mistake. Doesn't help any one of us though, does it? Like we all have to take a leap of faith. It can be a calculated risk as well, right? It doesn't have to be this frantic move or this frantic concept. It can just be, it's way more than one. Maybe if you aren't the authority figure there in the hidden row, in the hidden realm, maybe just, suit up and go talk to one. Go talk to that professor. Talk to your teacher, your parent, your boss, your lender, your financier, whoever's an authority here. Maybe it's you. Maybe consult your internal parent, okay? Maybe it's you and you're just giving yourself a really hard time because you were supposed to, quote unquote, do things this way, but you want to do them that, like your heart wants to do them another way. And that's what's making you feel stuck. But I do think the world is available to you. You are thinking in large, in the concept of the world at large, right? How do you impact the world? How is it impacting you? How can you change the world? Well, like the gurus and prophets have been saying for thousands upon thousands of years, my friends, literally the only way we can change the world, and I wish it weren't true sometimes, but it is true, is to change ourselves, okay? This is, even if it seems small and petty and that doesn't really solve anything, it actually does, because everything is energy. It's all energy and frequency and vibration. So believe it or not, when you sort yourself out and you come to terms with yourself and what you want and what you have to provide and what you're willing to take and give, etc., and you solve that, that literally creates an energetic ripple effect. And now you can not only help others, you can inspire others, and you can teach others, and you can lead others, and you can learn, and your whole world opens up so that you can learn from others who stepped into environments that you want to eventually, and they had to do trial by error too. And it also helps build confidence, ultimately, Libra. And a lot of us get stuck on what's going to go wrong. Like, what if I take this chance and it doesn't work out? We keep forgetting there's a 50% chance that it'll work out too. So it might go wrong, and you're not dead, so you can try something again. But if it goes right, like, hallelujah, that's amazing. So maybe have some faith in yourself this month. The horse is power. We are looking at the emperor here. There's a real power position. There's a power play here. There's someone who, if it isn't you, there's someone who's holding something over you, or you feel they're holding something over you, or they have over you, or they have more than you, or they're somehow in a superior position if this isn't actually you. And there's a power play. So I'm just going to suggest that you don't play that game. Just don't play the power play game. Oh, well, I have this and I have that and I can do. Well, that's nice. Fantastic. Are you in a position to teach me how to do it? Yes or no? You don't have to get down and dirty with the nitty gritty here. You can keep your sanity and you can keep your wits about you. No power plays here, okay? Essentially, power over yourself, not power over others, and not power over situations. We only ever have power over ourselves. So let that guide you this month. To the Sea is really going with the flow. Again, I don't think anything is urgent or overwhelming here, maybe except for this energy here, making a really exciting move for yourself and gaining new perspectives. So go with the flow. Don't torture yourself over ideas. Try new things. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Well, really, live in the moment, right? We have to be in the moment. We can't. And I really think strongly that it does have something to do here with the High Priestess. Mystery, for the sake of mystery, is actually quite beautiful. It also allows us to breathe and live and appreciate the moment and not get caught up in the past and not get caught up in the future or the unknown. Like, just be here and now. Go with the flow. Be here and now. There's a lot going on, but like one day at a time, okay? And then Archangel Michael, he only shows up when he's available to you. So if you feel like you're struggling and you need some extra support right now, do reach out to Archangel Michael. He's making himself available to you. I completely trust in this Archangel. And ask for help. Be really deliberate in what you need from him. Be really sincere and concise about what you need from him right now. If it's advice or direction or healing or patience, strength, the ability to live in the moment, whatever it is, just be clear about what that is, and he will come and guide you. So that is your reading. That was rather intense. So I really hope that it was helpful for you and it was healing on some level. Please let me know in the comments as always, and I'll see you in a few weeks. Take care until then, Libra. Bye for now.